Hello guys, and after the 1.5 livestream, it's confirmed that ZHONGLI is getting a rerun. So, I thought about doing a who should we summon for? ZHONGLI or Child? So let's start. Alright, ZHONGLI or Child. So let me just start by saying that if you like either of them better than the other, go for him, it's obvious. And if you want to know who I think is better, it's ZHONGLI. Now, let's start the video. So I already did a should you summon for Child, so I'll go over him quickly. Child, he wields a bow, he has the Hydro element, and with his E he's getting into his melee stance and now he's dealing Hydro damage. The problem with his melee stance is it has a very high cooldown, but it's manageable. I'm planning to do a Child guide, so I won't talk about it right now. But yeah, it's manageable, even at C0, it's fine. His ultimate is one of the hardest hitting ultimates in the game. It's very strong, can hit upwards of 100k, 200k, 1 million if you do the rotation. It's very strong and can nuke a lot of things. Very nice. And because he's Hydro, he can vaporize, so Child is not a DPS, he's an on-field enabler, and he basically allows jungling to vape every hit of your burst and go through. So Zhongling's ult is an off-field ult, it doesn't matter who you stay with, whenever your ult is up, it will act the same, so you just apply a lot of Hydro with Child and vaporize every hit of your ult and Goba. It results in a very high damaging rotation. Now Beidou. Beidou is very strong because she has an off-field ult as well, and if you don't know how it works, basically every second you can trigger a lightning discharge and it depends on your attack speed. So Child has a very high attack speed, so you can trigger it a lot and trigger a lot of electro charge, and electro charge staggers the enemies, so if you apply it enough, I don't know if you saw it, but whenever you do it with Ruin Guards, for example, they kinda sit whenever you apply a lot of electro charge, so you can basically disable their attacks. If they're trying to spin or whatever, it will stop them. So it's very nice, cause instead of like waiting for 10-20 seconds for them to stop spinning, you just stop them and keep attacking them. He works very well with Official as well because of your passive, that every time you trigger an electro reaction, there will be basically a lightning bolt that does 80% of Official's attack as electro damage, and it's when Oz is on the field. Plus your C6, basically Oz attacking whenever you're attacking. So Child is a very high, well, he attacks additionally for every time you attack. So Child has a very high attack speed, as I said, so you'll be able to trigger your C6 a lot, resulting in a lot more damage. So yeah, and plus he frees Xingqiu for your other comp, because Child doesn't need him. That's why he's so strong. He basically gives you a very strong team, plus making your team stronger with letting them use Xingqiu. Now, not all carries want Xingqiu, for example Zhao or Ganyu, but a lot of them does, so yeah, Xingqiu is always nice. So let's talk about ZHONGLI and why he's so strong. ZHONGLI can basically do it all, but let's talk about his strongest ability first, and that's his shield. His shield basically makes you unkillable and gives you a 20% resistance rate on everything, every element and physical as well. That sounds very broken, I know, because it is, but basically it's very strong. It's very strong, and he has a very good and strong ultimate that can do a lot of damage and petrify the enemies. So it also has your crown control, even though the petrification is not that strong, it doesn't stay that much time, but it's still worth mentioning. It's pretty good, and it's in a low cooldown. If you want a DPS, a carry, then ZHONGLI can use Crescent Pike. It's a very strong weapon on him, and because of his 5th hit that hits 4 times whenever he kicks his spear, he procs the passive of Crescent Pike a lot and makes you do a lot of damage, basically. So yeah, he can be a very good support, he can be a very good DPS, he's just an all-around great unit. but Child can be better in some situations. Zhongli is very strong and Child is very strong. So basically, if you struggle with the content, and even if you're not, and you have jungling and beta build, Child will be a great addition for you. I personally really like to play with Child. His tone and his comps are very fun to me. So yeah. But if you already have your DPSs built and you can clear the content or want a solid support DPS, then I recommend to go for Zhongli. He's very good. Especially if you use like a Ningguang DPS, a Geo DPS basically. He'll add a lot for the team. And if you have Hu Tao too, he's very nice for them. Zhao too. He's very good. Zhongli is very nice. Also, whenever you have his shield, you won't get staggered by enemies, so you can just keep attacking. Of course, not just get hit all of the time. Of course, you need to dodge, but it's still pretty nice to not get staggered all the time. So yeah, Zhongli is a very strong and comfortable unit, but Child can help you more than him in some situations. And yeah, that's about it. I hope the video helped you, and if it did, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you later.